We read in the order of Compline, "Be present, O merciful God, and protect us through the hours of this night, so that we who are wearied by the changes and chances of this life may rest in your eternal changelessness." It is very apparent when I stand at the great doors of the church and look to the west, the south, and the east, that we are experiencing a Sabbath rest as we try to heal from the present pandemic. But as Christians, we are comforted to know that we can call on God at this time, because in the Gospel according to Mark, Jesus reminds us that He is the Lord of the Sabbath. Our Lady Chapel is located on the east side of our parish. It is my favorite place at St. John's for evening prayer and meditation. Even in our isolation from one another, we know from the book of 1 John that we can call on God with boldness, and He will hear us in love. For Christians, we understand the love and compassion of God through the Son, born of a woman and in human likeness. He hears our prayers and has compassion for us because He lived among us. The story of this part of the salvation narrative is exhibited in the windows of our chapel. God's compassion for us became present to humankind because a young Galilean girl said yes on this day, the Solemnity of the Annunciation. It was through the flesh of Mary that God became flesh in the person of Jesus. At the Last Supper, before our Lord was crucified, He instituted and left to His church a memorial of His continual presence in the sacrament of the altar. In the Anglo-Catholic tradition, we reserve this precious gift of the church in a place called the tabernacle. For us, it is the Holy of Holies, and the real presence contained therein is marked by a continually burning light. Christ said, "This is my body, and this is my blood." And so we believe it, and the church meets Him here in prayer and worship. His gift of real presence in the tabernacle at St. John's is a sentinel of His mercy and love in our city. Christ is our sanctuary. He is our life, and He is our hope in troubled times. Come, let us bow down and bend the knee, and kneel before the Lord our Maker.